Let's talk about Dogecoin. Jetgate, which is recently listed on Bitcoin Exchange. AI, this coin has gave us like in last 1 month, it literally gave us like 180x return. If you check this, let me show you. So since the starting of since the around starting of the October 2025, let me have the price range. So if you check this at the end of September 2025 and the starting of the 2020 October 2025, from here it's form a perfectly Burj Khalifa pattern. That it is. So in the last 1 month, from starting of the 2025 to end of October 2025 to end of the October 2025. Let me show you. Adjust the price. So in just 1 month, it was like $173x return in just a 1 month period. And from a Burj Khalifa pattern, right now it's like came back at the initial price. So that's a massive return in just a 1 month of period. Right now it's too much risky to enter it now. It's because it's much volatile. It already dropped much, and it would be like gambling entering in this coin. Even in sport, it doesn't really worth and too much risky. Right now it's no doubt it's going upward. As you can see in the last 24 hours, it's already near went like 20% up. Not 20 but 50% up from in the last 24 hours. So if you want to go safe side, you can go with Ethereum, Solana. XRP also has huge potential, but it's going to like it doesn't really going to move much because the XRP market cap is much larger. It's like low risk, low reward ratio in XRP, and it's also trading around like it's all time near all time high, like 50% down from its all time high. So it kind of doesn't really worth to enter in XRP right now. You can go with the Ethereum. Uniswap also looks good, which is the like largest DEX in the crypto, and it's and also Uniswap trading around $6, so it could be the best price you can get. And for the long term purpose, if you can hold, if you're holding powers, it's going to like it could easily go to like $12. Not so back, not so long in the last month, starting of the November month, it literally went $12. So on the 1 day chart frame, we don't really see any big resistance between the $6 to $12. So it could get easily to $12 in like it doesn't really go. It isn't really gonna take much long for Uniswap to reach out $12 because in the last one, in in 2-3 days, it literally went $12 and gave its investors like 3 to 4x in just within a week. Coins like Uniswap, and it has actual potential. If you looking DEX, which is operating on the Solana blockchain, you can go with the Radium exchange, which is also good. And the exchange token is Ray, which can be traded on Bitcoin exchange. Let me show you. The Ray coin, which is the most popular DEX on the Solana blockchain. It's also around trading its near bottom price, so it's a bit risky, but worth it because the most popular DEX on the Solana blockchain. Once the Solana really start, the ecosystem built on the Solana blockchain will no doubt grow with the Solana token. Talking about meme coin, meme season is like it's getting over, and it doesn't really worth to go with meme coins because the trending shifting from the meme coins to DeFi projects and the projects that bring newness and innovations in crypto. So it's a bit risky to go with meme coins right now because the trend of meme coin is getting over. If you have a larger portfolio, if you have like about $10,000, and if you want to play safe, you can go with Ethereum, no doubt, which is the second best crypto. As long as Bitcoin trading around $90,000, it's all good for the altcoin. And currently, Bitcoin dominance is, let me show you Bitcoin dominance, which is I get 59% something, or with 60%. So the Bitcoin dominance is currently 60% around, and compared to the previous bull run, when the last bull cycle, when the alt really was at its peak, you see it in the 1-day candle. So this was when the bull cycle was at its peak, previous bull cycle in 2021. So the Bitcoin dominance was around trading around like 40% and dropped below. So it was the time when volume shift from Bitcoin to altcoin, and Bitcoin dominance needed to be dropped below 50%. Bitcoin dominance fall doesn't mean Bitcoin price fall. It's mean the new investment come it goes directly into altcoin rather than Bitcoin. So this is how Bitcoin dominance fall. If $100 invested in crypto right now, the $60 along gone in BTC and the remaining $40 distributed in overall altcoin market. So Bitcoin dominance need to be dropped. As long as Bitcoin trading around $90,000, it's like trading in a safe zone, because as you can see, Bitcoin tried multiple attempts to break through it. It got rejected multiple times. So it was working as a strong support. The $92,000 was a strong resistance, was so as it's now going to work as a strong support, because it was as you can see, the Bitcoin got rejected multiple times. So no doubt it was a strong resistance. Now it's working as a support. So trading above 90,000, it's like in a safe zone. Even if this goes sideways, that will be also good for the altcoin. It will determine altcoin get a chance to grow. And as you can see, Ethereum also heading down like at $3,100. We can expect a bounce back from here. So for now, it could be the best time to take entries in the altcoin. And if you wanna play safe, you go with Ethereum. There are a lot of coins which has actual potential, and trading around it's a mature market cap, which makes them more safer, low risky. Talking about Picoin, Pi doesn't really look good because, as you see, from last like 5 to 7 years, the Pi miners have mined like millions of coins, right? And they haven't really unlocked yet. So when all the tokens were unlocked, and no doubt they're going to come in market and for the sale. So when the token gets unlocked, there will be so much selling pressure in the Pi token. So it doesn't really make sense to hold Pi token for the long term purpose, because the people that mine Pi token, they didn't really fully unlock yet. But now it could be the best time to take entries in the coins like Solana. Ethereum also looks good. Pi doesn't really look good. You can go with BGB, which is the 90 token of the Bitcoin exchange. which also has a great potential. The most of the centralized tokens, exchanges token performing very well. For example, the BNB token, which has gave us a huge return. Also, you can earn free USDT worth of trading vouchers if you watch any streams of 5 minutes or more. And if you watch any stream for 5 minutes or more, and if you do it for the at least 7 days, you'll get up to 20 USDT worth of vouchers free. So just watch any stream and get rewarded. Right now, the Bitcoin is trading around $93,000. As long as it's trading above $92,000, it's all good for the altcoin. And even if it does go sideways for a moment, this will be even more good for the altcoin. So if you want to invest right now, it could be the best time to go with altcoin. Also, Ethereum is facing a bit resistance at $3,200, and right now it's heading like a support area. And from here, we could expect a bounce back. On a 1 day time frame, it doesn't really matter these kind of a small resistance. If you want to hold for long term purpose, you can go right now and start trying to buy in parts. So even if the token price fall, you will get a better average price. So always try to do any token in parts rather than going all at once. Once Ethereum reclaim its previous all-time high, there will be a huge uproar really, because the Ethereum and the projects built on the Ethereum ecosystem. So the 5,000 area, what like a key level to watch. Once it break through it, there will be a massive uproar really, and it could hit like $10,000. So, but it's the most safest altcoin after the Bitcoin. If you talk about the safest crypto, or if we talk about the second crypto, it's no doubt it's Ethereum, because the ecosystem built on the Ethereum blockchain is massive, huge. There are multiple blockchains that builds on Ethereum L2, which is like the Scroll, Jet Guessing, Polygon, Optimism, and there are a lot of uh, blockchains that built on the Ethereum L2, and all most of them all are using Ethereum as their gas space. So it has a huge use case. Also, the EFI ecosystem, almost the 70-80% DeFi ecosystem, it's all built on Ethereum blockchain. So it's a massive, huge, and no doubt it can be replaced by any blockchain. No doubt the Solana is fastest growing blockchain, but because it's famous because there are some famous tools like Firm and the meme market, that's all on the Solana blockchain. Let me have Solana chart. So here at 145 dollars, there is a bit resistance. And if we talk about the Solana, which is the fastest growing blockchain, because there are some famous tools like Pump Firm, and Pump Firm is like the factory of the meme coin. So there are some famous tools that built on the Solana blockchain. Also, if you compare to the Ethereum, if you compare the transaction fee with the Ethereum, on the Solana blockchain is much cheaper as compared to the Solana, as compared to the Ethereum, and also it's cheaper. Uh, so it's make a first choice for the general traders to choose Solana blockchain over Ethereum for the general purpose, for the for the token transfer or some normal stuff. So that's why it's make it the one of the fastest growing blockchain. No doubt it could hit $1,000 in this bull rally before the this bull session ends. So has a huge potential because it's the fastest growing blockchain, and usually the one of the favorite blockchain for the general traders. There are a lot of other coins which has actual potential. Let's talk about the 1 inch, which is like that's also same as Uniswap, but it offer us the perpetual tradings on the DEX. We can take leverage trade on the 1 inch exchange, same as Hyperliquid, which is offer us perpetual trading. Hyperliquid is one of the most popular by volume wise or by UL wise that offer us perpetual trading on the DEX. Uniswap is right now it's a bit risky because it's trading around its all-time low. It was launched back in 2022. Let me show you on the one-day chart. As we can see, it's trading around its all-time low, near all-time low, and it was launched back in end of the 2022. No, it was like how is end of the 2021 something. So it's a kind of old project, and no doubt one of my favorite decks for the cross-chain transaction. I usually use 1 inch to do any cross-chain activities. If you want to swap Ethereum token with like other blockchains, so one of my favorite cross-chain transaction decks is 1 inch. Also, its offers start. No, Uniswap I don't really think Uniswap offer perpetual trading. It's the DYDX which is offer perpetual trading on the DEX. Also, the GMX which is offer which is working on the Arbitrum Avalanche chain. GMX also has a potential bit it's trading around its bottom price. I don't know what's went wrong with GMX. It has a it's like it has It's working product and active team, a great project, but I don't know what's happening here. The project token continuously falling. No doubt it has huge potential because after the hyperliquid, if we talk about the second best perpetual dex, no doubt I'm going with GMX. Hyperliquid is the one of favorite for the many other traders. But to talk about the second best dex, which is offers perpetual trading, it's going to be GMX. Right now, it's trading around $9, and it's a bit risky to enter now because it has already break its all support. It doesn't really make any sense to do a 3 hour here because it's totally working on fundamentally. So it could be a little risky to take entries now, but no doubt project had potential, but the token price is continuously falling. Right now, it's a bit risky to enter in now, so leave it just. Ethereum also, as I talked about, it's good for the long term purpose. If you have holding powers, if if you have a bigger portfolio, and if you want to play safe, just go with Ethereum. I have already explained you the ecosystem that builds on Ethereum blockchain. It's much huge, larger, and can be replaced by any other blockchains. No, not now or never in the future, because the ecosystem built on Ethereum, it can be replaced. One of the oldest blockchain is Ethereum. Also, the market cap is like on the second position in the market cap after the Bitcoin. Is the second largest market cap coin. Is no doubt it's Ethereum. Solana may it overtake Ethereum in the volume or by transaction number of transactions, but can be replace it the ecosystem and the projects that build on Ethereum blockchain. As long as Bitcoin trading around $93,000, $92,000, it's all good because the $92,000 working as a strong support for Bitcoin. And as long as it's trading above it, it's all good for the altcoin. Even if this goes sideways for a moment, it will be even more better for the altcoin. So overall, the altcoin waiting for the stability in the crypto market. Once it went settle down between a price range, there will be a massive upward movement can happen in the altcoin. So it's just altcoin are waiting for the market to get stable, Bitcoin to get stable or sideways. Then we can see a upward movement in the Bitcoin and other altcoin. Solana, no doubt, it has huge potential. As I was talking, it's the fastest growing blockchain, and it overtook Ethereum in the number of transactions by volume. Because all over the, I guess, almost the 90% of the meme ecosystem that actually works on Ethereum, Solana blockchain, there are some favorite and most popular tools like PumpFirm that operates on the Solana blockchain, and it's PumpFirm. It's like the factory of the meme coin. So these the meme coins have a great role to make the Solana famous and the fastest growing blockchain. So you can add in your portfolio. It's the safest coin up to the Ethereum. There are just few blockchains that's performing better. There are many blockchain tokens, just like the Aptos blockchain, which went totally every token, which is totally like it can be recovered again. It's trading around its bottom price. Sui blockchain, it's already over. These two are recently launched back in 2023, I guess. So there are multiple blockchains, but there are some few just performing well, because the Ethereum is one of the oldest blockchain. Uh, right now, it could be best time to take entries in the altcoin which has actual potential. Coins like Solana, Ethereum, XRP. It's like kind of low risk, low reward ratio. XRP, because it's trading. It's like near all-time high price, so it could be a little bit risky. You can go with the 1-inch. Uniswap also looks good, which is the largest. That's Hyperliquid also seems good. GMX has huge potential, but it's a bit risky. And there are a lot of other coins which has actual potential. You can go with them. Also, the token that recently launched, Aster, which is same as like Hyperliquid, which offers 1001x leverage trade. You can go with them also. So there are a lot of projects that have potential. Solana is facing a bit resistance around $145, and it could drop bit like $140. From here, we could expect a bounce back. Overall market sentiments are better. Bitcoin also are trying to recover. As I was talking, as long as Bitcoin trading around $92,000 above, it's all good for the altcoin. There is a strong support at $92,000, so I don't think it's going to again break through it. And as long as it's trading above, it's all good for the altcoin. So it could be the best time to take entries in the altcoin. So if Ethereum, if Solana break through it, you can have a long position open. If Solana break through it, you can. So you. If Solana break through that red zone and trade above, sustain above $145, you can open a long position and take profit around like $150. So there is a bit resistance currently. Solana facing at $145. And as long as Bitcoin is holding the $90,000, it's a bit good for the altcoin. And current market sentiment are bullish, and overall alts are trying to recover. So it could be the best time to think and reason the altcoin, which has actual potential. Coins like Ethereum, Solana, ADA, Cardano, Uniswap also looks good, and there are multiple tokens that has potential. BGP, which is the native token of the Bitcoin exchange, it also has huge potential. As you can see, the centralized exchanges token performing very well. Say, for example, it's the BNB token. In the last 1 year, it has already given us a huge benefit, huge profit. So you can add BGB token in your portfolio too. Solana is also facing a bit resistance as $3,002. $3,200 from here. It got rejected and could have possible fall back to $3,100, and from here we can expect a bounce back and breaking through $3,200 zone. Moon, which was recently listed token on the exchange. So, in this token, the technical answer doesn't really going to work because it's much volatile, recently launched, and it's all dependent on the project potential. So from here, we could expect a resistance support area like $0.02 around. And more than that, there isn't really, I don't think the technical analysis is going to work out because it's much volatile, recently stage token, and it's now will perform. If the token has potential, no doubt it's going to go forward. And it's totally depend working on the fundamentally. So it doesn't really make sense to do drawing any lines. It just make it the chart more difficult rather than helping. So it doesn't really make any sense to do any technical analysis with the recent registered token. From here, it could drop a bit, and from here, we could expect a bounce back and breaking through that $3,200 zone. For now, as I was talking, it could be the best time to take entries in the altcoin. If you have holding power, if you're gonna save side, you can take entry in the Ethereum. Also, Solana looks good. Hyperliquid Hype token also has huge potential. Let's talk about Polkadot. So no doubt Polkadot performed very well in the previous bull runs, but for now there are some negative news about the Polkadot. There are some rumors that it's on to the team is selling and dumping on their own community, and we haven't really seen any upgrades in the Polkadot. We haven't really barely saw any projects coming on the Polkadot blockchains. We didn't see any upgrades in the Polkadot blockchain. So, and there are also rumors that the team is selling their tokens and dumping on their own community. So these are rumors are in the market, and the overall sentiment for the Polkadot, it doesn't really look good. There are too many negative rumors for the Polkadot, and there is a strong resistance at like $2.4 around, and it needed to be breakthrough. Right now, it's like facing the resistance of like $2.4 around. Once it reclaimed the $2.5, $4, then you can take entries. If it got rejected from here, it could drop back at like $2.2, and there will be a strong support at like $2, which was I have already made a prediction in our previous stream. So right now, it isn't really a good idea to take entry in unless it breaks through the resistance at. Let me draw a line. There will be a resistance at like $2.4, a strong one. And right now it's facing the resistance area and got rejected multiple times, as you can see. So it must needed to be break through it. As you can see, it's multiple trying to break through it, and every time it got rejected from here. So we should wait a bit once it reclaim that support, the what it reclaim and break through that resistance area, sustain above it, then we can take entries. For now, it doesn't really look good. There are too many negative rumors in the market. Also, we haven't really seen any upgrades in the blockchain, so it's a kind of bit risky to take entries now. Instead of, we can go with the Unisafe uni token, which has actual potential. Solana is a bit risky. BNB has already gave us a massive profit, so it's also doesn't worth it to not go now. So right now, you can do best is just prepare a list that has actual potential, and right now we can see all the overall altcoins are trying to recover, and it could be the best time to take entries. So just find coin that's actual potential, and you can go with them. About dot Polkadot, I have already discussed about Polkadot. So as I was talking, it unless it's breakthrough that resistance, it's a bit risky to take entry in it, because right now it's going upward to it will go upward to reattempt breakthrough it. If it rejected here, it could fall back to like $2.2. So it will be best to wait for Polkadot to break through that resistance, sustain above it, then we can take entries in it. We got a lot of other options. It's just not like we can have this limited option, but not it's not. We have a lot of options. There are a lot of coins which has actual potential. Just you have to give some times, find these projects, and you can add in it your portfolio. In the last 1 year, BNB also gave us like 5 time return. If you since the starting of the 2023, it's going continuously upward, and it made a all-time high at like $1,400, which is same equal when the previous bull run and Bitcoin made its all-time high at like $1,400. Not the previous that, but before the previous, the 2018 bull run when Bitcoin, so Ethereum made the same all-time high at $14,000. So
you.